Supatra Boonkrop made a promise to her mother, but promises made are easier than promises kept when life presents you with unexpected challenges.
My mother is the strongest person I ever known. When I was growing up, she took care of the home and a career all by herself. She would wake up before 5 o'clock, prepare food and clothes for the family, and then walk to the hospital to work as a technician in the hospital laboratories. She took good care of me. I had a bad asthma, and I always admitted to the hospital sometimes 3 times a month. And I can picture when I was young, my mom carrying me in her arms, half running, half walking, rushing me to the hospital in the dark at night. Mom is perfect, and everyone loves her, but she has one flaw. She loved me, but she loved me far too much. So I grew up as a responsible, spoiled child. I never helped her. I waited her to be served. I was so lazy. I loved to eat fruit. And even in my teenage years, I would lay down beside my mom, and she would put some pieces of fruit, wash, peel, and cut, put into my open mouth. I was so lazy. One day, while feeding me, Mom asked, "Who will do this for you when I die?" And the answer from spoiled child is, "No way. I will let you die. You must taking care of me forever. I love you." I was very selfish and spoiled. As I grow older, I began to appreciate what Mom does for our families, especially me, because I was always sick. I asked her many times, "Don't you ever get bored looking after me?" The answer is, "No ways. How can I? You are my life." Those words are deeply etched in my heart. Her love for me is unconditional love, and I know I had to repay her. So I tried to make money to give her a better life, to buy her a new house, to take her to the trips overseas. That is her dream. But things did not turn out as I had expected. I could not find a stable job, any well-paid job, and I worked as the psychologist in the welfare home, or even worked in the Netherlands for a year, but it still not worked out. And then I returned to Thailand and done my own business, but it still failed too. I felt really down. I blame myself for not being good enough to give Mom the life that she deserved. And it was at this desperate moment 2 years ago that my world collapsed. My mother discovered she has cancer of the bone marrow. What happens in the following months is what really blurs. The beautiful woman who has taken care of me becomes almost bored of chemotherapy. She couldn't walk, she couldn't eat, she couldn't rest herself. She often in pain. I want to be strong for her. I tell her everything will be all right. One day, she asked me that if she still looked beautiful. I said, "Yes, Mom, you always look beautiful. You look beautiful for me." And I never cry for her. I let her see only my smile. was still, if I want to make more money, I must go overseas. And how can I leave mom then? That was when I decided to build my USANA business. And I had giving mom USANA supplement without telling the doctor. Because I want her to be strong, she had to go through bone marrow transplants after chemotherapy. So I was very happy because the doctor said my mom recovers much faster than younger patients who gone through the same treatment. USANA has turned my life around. Today, I'm much healthier. No more asthma attack. But more important, I have been given the chance to fulfill my dream as a good daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, now I can buy a new condominium in the center of the city, Bangkok, Thailand. For my mom, so she can move to Bangkok where the medical facility are. And I took mom to Hong Kong for Asia Pacific Convention, and she followed me to Korea Leadership Summit. And more amazingly, she followed me to the cruise in June too. Thank you, USANA. But more than the house, more than the trip, the one gift that I treasure the most is the time that USANA allowed me to spend with my mother. During her life, death, fight with cancer, I was by her side, sharing her pain and cheering her on. During the worst periods of my mother, I was there for her. I dressed her. I cooked for her. I fed her. I watched her swallow one small spoonful at a time. I was there for her to wipe away her tears and to cherish her occasional smile. But most of all, I held her hand, sometimes hours, as she lay in bed. Thank you, Dr. Wentz. And USANA, to make it possible for me to be a good daughter. And thank you, my team. You are my family. You are my best friend. I love you. Make a team. And thank you to persons, my upline, Kunobi and Kunrock, the founder of Make a Team. Thank you for supporting me in everything and show me how the business should be done with your big heart. And finally, I would like to thank you, my mother in Thailand. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for loving me, for taking care of me, and yes, for spoiling me. You let me experience what it is spoiled, what it is like to be spoiled. And now, I know how to spoil you forever. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ